Hello, my name is Marieke van Voornveld and I work as a lecturer at Rotterdam University of Applied Sciences. I teach at the Education of Leisure Management, which is part of the Willem de Koning Academy of Arts. In September 2013, I enrolled in the master's program of Imagineering here at NHTV. And the final part of this master is to conduct a research and to write a thesis for an application company. I was very excited that I could write my thesis for my own company. As a professional, the combination of working and studying made it easier for me. And another advantage is that I am the one who gets to work with my own results of my study. My problem statement. It is obvious that nowadays times are changing. Trends like digitalization and globalizations change the society. The education of leisure management has to deal with these changes as well. The leisure sector, they ask for a different kind of leisure manager, a more entrepreneurial one. Since September this year, leisure management in Rotterdam already changed their curriculum into a more entrepreneurial one. But when I started this research, I found out that I have to start changing more. I have to change the attitude and the behavior as well. So the problem statement of my study was, how can we stimulate entrepreneurial behavior of second-year leisure management students and lecturers? I specifically chose the second year because this is the year in which the changes are the biggest. An example is that they have to start their own mini-enterprise in a project. That is a substantial part of their new program this year. And I focus at the students and the lecturers because that's an important change for both groups. My research questions focused on the current attitude towards entrepreneurial behavior of the students and the lecturers. Then the second focus was on the collaboratively envisioned future about the new behavior. And finally, we focused on creating a desired entrepreneurial education. Because this research relates social change, the Imagineering approach and appreciative inquiry make a good combination. They both focus on complex systems, they are future-oriented, and they are based on positive psychology. The aim for this research was a bottom-up social transformation that's already started during the research. Well, in order to include all relevant voices, I used different research methods. First, I reviewed relevant literature about entrepreneurship in education, about change in education, about changing behavior, and that especially for lecturers and students. Then I conducted several interviews with the management, with students, with entrepreneurs, and finally I organized 2 creative sessions in which a multidisciplinary group created a collaborative vision. After analyzing this data with thematic analysis, we used the input to collaboratively create a pilot for the desired entrepreneurial education. And this pilot was a 2-week project week, which we called the leisure cooker. A leisure cooker because it was a project week that had the shape of a pressure cooker. And a pressure cooker is a project in which the participants are really immersed. They are completely focusing on the subject of change. And there are no distractions from outside. They are completely focused and working together with the students and the lecturers. And since we are creating a new kind of leisure manager, we came up with the artifact leisure cooker. We are cooking leisure and we are cooking leisure managers. So we could do something with this artifact. In the leisure cooker, the students really got inspired by young entrepreneurs from Rotterdam. They got to work on themselves. They got trained by lecturers in workshops according entrepreneurship. And we sent them outside to get inspired by entrepreneurs in Rotterdam and later on abroad. They even went to Berlin, Barcelona or Glasgow. They could choose a city. And in the second week, they really started working on themselves, looking what kind of entrepreneur am I? And they started convening groups for their mini enterprise. In this second week, with the group, they worked on their value proposition, their ideas for their company. And on the last day, there was a big final with a professional jury. They had to pitch their ideas for their company. It was a great success, this leisure cooker. The students and the lecturers were really excited and enthusiastic. And I really dare to say that there was a transformation started in the attitude towards entrepreneurship. They are so much more positive about it. Well, I can talk about it for hours because it was really nice and it's still working on. I know because I work there. But this was my thesis in a nutshell, and if you really want to know more about it, you can read it, you can get it at the library at NHTV, and otherwise find me at LinkedIn. Thank you for your attention.